Hi guys, welcome to a sunny and very wintry Angus. I've got a lot to get through, so bear with me. I'm going to give you quite a few updates, given that I've not spoken to you since probably back end of October, middle of October-ish, thereabouts. So we'll give you updates on everything that needs to be updated. But I'm going to break it down into a few shorter videos. I did one the other night, and it ended up being near 30 minutes long. And I've invested in a wee stand with a light and a microphone on it, so hopefully you should be getting better quality videos. Can't guarantee the content, but obviously the quality hopefully will be a wee bit better. But yeah, I did a video the other day and it was near 30 minutes long. But thankfully for you guys, I hadn't plugged the microphone in properly, so there was absolutely no sound on it. So I've scrapped that, and I'm going to do a few shorter ones for you. Okay, so first things first, hope you had a good Christmas and hope you had a good New Year. We did, very quiet, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Excuse me. Reason for the lack of updates at the back end of last year. So I wasn't feeling great, and I ended up being diagnosed with high blood pressure. Now, the cause of that, I believe, was anxiety over the way things were going with the house and stuff like that, although I wasn't aware that I was particularly anxious or stressed about it. And also Nikki was going through quite a complex process trying to get another job, another role. So there was a bit of anxiety, there was a wee hiccup, a wee bump in the road with that. But thankfully, both have been addressed now. My blood pressure's fine, it's all back down, chilled out. I've had to cut down on the beer though, which isn't a bad thing ultimately. And I've also had to cut down on salt in my food because I really am bad for overseas. Well, not overseasoning, it's just salt. Having a cooking background, salt brings out the flavour in food, and I do like the food well seasoned, so I've had to cut back on them. But we're all good other than that. And Nikki got the job, more importantly. So everything's hunky-dory. But when that occurred, we just basically made the decision at the back end of October, beginning of November, that we're just going to accept that nothing's going to happen with the house until the new year. And kind of put that on the back burner and just sort of carried on doing other things. Not a great deal. We had a few trips out, we had visiting friends down in South Yorkshire, visiting the girls and boys down there as well, Caitlin and Amy and Dan and Kieran. So yeah, so we just had a bit of a veg out, caught up with some good friends and family, and that was that. So, as I said, shorter videos. There's an update on the house coming. There's a wee wildlife rescue story coming as well. What else? There's a wee bit of history as well coming. And I think that's it. So this is mainly the introduction for now, and letting you know what's happening, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'll post all the videos hopefully over the next day or two. They'll only be short, 4, 5, 6 minutes, hopefully, and you can choose which ones you want to watch or which ones you don't. The last thing that I want to say, as I said, when I started this in March last year, very much a novice at it, and we just wanted to share our journey with the cottage and the trials and tribulations that come with that, and we've certainly been through them. But as I say, we'll get into that in another video. I do want to say, however, thank you to all of you who have taken the time to watch the videos and are interested in what happens and how we get on, and I've taken the time to pass on your comments, which all in all, largely, I think there's only one which was a wee bit negative, but that was all to do with my comments on the royalty, on the crown, etc., the royal family. But hey, oh, there you go. Everybody's got an opinion, and everybody's entitled to voice that opinion. Absolutely no issue with that at all. So yeah, so thank you for bearing with us. I'm looking forward to the coming weeks and months, because they will hopefully be ones filled with things happening with the cottage, and we can finally get underway with what we need to be getting done. Okay, so we'll post up the other videos and we'll speak to you again soon. Alright, cheers.